peace and love, and welcome. Welcome back to the palace. Please disregard the puppy barking. He likes to do that when he sees people outside. Disregard all the things and things in my environment. Uranus is currently transiting my fourth house, just shaking all kinds of stuff up. But what I wanted to do today, which I thought would be really cool, this may potentially be the last day that I have my purple hair, which I'm gonna miss. But like when I put it up, you can tell like my hair is like, you need to take me out. And I did this myself, so I'm no professional, so like the work is a little shoddy, but I've been really like enjoying the hair. I've really like felt like I tapped into like a whole new piece of myself by having some long hair, especially since I keep cutting my hair off. I probably just need to stop doing that. But I'm digressing. So the reason I decided to record was, one, to kind of commemorate the final video I'll have this hair in, and then most likely you'll be seeing me in my afro again, which I'm not mad about, but like I definitely have become attached to this length and this flow and being able to put it up and do stuff with it and the color, having fun with my avatar, if you will. But in the same way that I'm going to be, releasing it and embracing it, I also felt like it was probably important to speak on this as I release it, because it's been something for me personally, learning to accept all facets of self, but also recognizing that you can have fun with your human body, that you can flare it up and put different colors in, and not to judge any of it, to really honor all parts of the journey. And so for me, it has been a personal journey of letting my natural hair just grow out. Was my first big journey of connecting to self. And then my natural hair got really long, like my natural hair got to about right here. And then I went through a dark night of the soul and chopped it all off. I was going to say chopped and cut. I cut it all off. And then I really enjoyed that for a while. And then it would grow out, and then I'd cut it, grow out, and I'd cut it. And then it grew out again, and I cut it last June. And so now I'm in another growing out phase. But I've really decided that I like putting color in, and I don't want to dye my hair. So it's kind of getting to the point where it needs to say goodbye. So I wanted to just record one more video with it in, and also speaking on recognizing the importance of detachment and the importance of accepting self exactly as self is. And so for me, even though I feel very feminine and I feel good in this hair, like I would like, oh, I want to take a picture of myself, oh, I want to do this, I really am on my own personal journey of also loving myself with just my natural hair and embracing that. So I think that's what this is calling me to do, because I've gotten too attached to the hair. And so now I'm being asked in this Aquarian season, actually it's the new moon in Aquarius, the day I'm filming this, so it's asking me to detach. So I'm going to take them out. That's just going to be what it is, I suppose. But I thought while I was talking about this, what I wanted to start doing, actually, I have some markers here, and I've been noticing in like some of the backgrounds of my videos, I have like, there's this wall that I had that I just put like black construction paper up, because I was trying to create like a little like scene, because I am balling on a budget and I do not have necessarily at this moment in time the means in which to have a tapestry on the wall, like a really cool tapestry, one I would really like, so that you don't have to see all of this and get distracted by all of this and could just have like some kind of energy behind me. Since those means are not here yet, but they are on their way, I thought it'd be pretty cool to just start trying to draw in light language and channeling light language on some papers, on some colors and stuff, and see what comes out, and then put them all up on the wall, and that'll be my background until I get a tapestry. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I wasn't sure. I might maybe just like take the camera and set it downwards and like time lapse me drawing all the like language stuff, because I don't want it to be a super long video. But I guess just to kind of summate it so that this was worth you clicking on. Thank you for clicking on it. As I'm moving into this Aquarius season, this Aquarian time, and I'm learning to be more of myself and sitting back in self again and just speaking in light and being my quirky weird self, and learning to accept all parts of self, with purple hair or not with purple hair, even though I truly love it. It's been a very powerfully elevating and escalating energetic time where lots of things are coming, lots of things are happening, lots of things are shifting. And I kind of just wanted to express, if you're on your own personal journey, which we are all on our own personal journey. If you're at the point in your journey where you're learning to like take care of your earthly body, you're learning radical self-care, you're learning how to like add some flair, add things that express who you are in your body, know that it's not like a one time, oh, I'm good with my body and that's it. It is a continuous kind of like, okay, I'm feeling real good in this purple hair. Oh, look, I did something cool and I love it and I feel good in it. It taps me into my femininity. And then when it's like time to let it go and I don't necessarily have the means to put hair in immediately, having to then go through another transformation process of, but I still love myself with my own hair. And then sitting in a time of that, and then, you know, when you're working out and you're doing all your yoga and you're in your flow and doing all the things that you know your body is asking for and you're feeling good, and then having days where you don't and still honoring your body in different ways. Well, I may have not done this, but I'm not going to completely neglect my body now. So I guess if there's anything that I'm really talking about right now, as I'm just kind of trying to get something out as Mercury is making its final days through retrograde, is that as light workers, star seeds, light guardians, here to embody light and love in a higher vibration, one of the best ways we can start to do that is with our physical body selves and give care to our 3D bodies and selves, and to learn to honor them in all of their stages and phases, to learn to be excited in adding something and also honoring and detaching from it and just kind of flowing through whatever occurs and making it yours however it is. So that's what I'm essentially going to have to do. I think if anything, I'm talking to myself just as much as I'm talking to you. So this is kind of something that I'm learning, and something that I think also too, because I have been sitting in masculine energy for a couple years now, it feels good to be tapping into some femininity. It feels good to feel this and then be like, oh, this does feel right. And I am going to continue to do it because I do enjoy it, but I definitely needed to learn how to accept me as me without it. So it's just accept yourself in all stages and phases, love yourself in all stages and phases. They are all important parts of you being able to then be a light or beacon for someone else when they're going through something in which they are having to integrate a new aspect of self in. So yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to post this because I feel like I was just rambling, but I'm going to go ahead and still do a time lapse of me doing some light language drawing because I want to start trying to tap into some light language drawing. I used to draw a lot when I was little and I really enjoyed drawing, and I just watched Share the Light on her YouTube channel. She was talking about just starting to work and doing it, and I was like, oh, I could just start and try and see what comes out. So that's what I'm going to do, and it'll be my background for some videos until I can get a tapestry. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now on this new moon in Aquarius. Lots of things, and this new moon is in my first house. So it's like I'm planting seeds of what I want to be and how I want to be and how I want to express myself and how I want to look. And then on the same day having to be like, oh, I need to take out my hair. Such a beautiful lesson. And Saturn is in my first, and Saturn is wherever you're having the new moon too. So it's also like valuable lessons being brought. So I'm going to stop talking now. Thank you for holding space for me. Thank you for accepting me in all of my stages and phases and forms. I trust you will still receive all my energy without my long hair, even though I'm sure some of you are meeting me with this hair, so it's going to be interesting to see me without it, but it will be back when I can get it back. And yeah, let's just make a background for future videos so people don't have to see all the stuff in the background and get distracted. Yay!